Hey guys, so it's Faith Mashburn back, and we finally have made it till 2017. And I know some of it was harder for others than yeah. So, and we lost a lot of good celebrities. We lost Carrie Fisher from Star Wars; she's the original Leia. We lost Debbie Reynolds from Halloween Town. We lost Prince. We've lost Robin Williams. We've lost a bunch. We lost the grandma from Everybody Loves Raymond. The only one that hasn't died, and she's 94 years old, or 96, correct me if I'm wrong, is Betty White. And let's give her a big round of applause because you know what? She was like one of the only ones that survived that was part of our childhood from the her generations, I guess, from the early 2000s till 90 era. Yeah, she was one of the only ones that survived. And so 2016 was just a hard year. We had wildfires here. We had them in Tennessee that almost destroyed Tennessee and Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. We had a lot of stuff that happened. For me personally, I had to deal with hardships, depression, crap like that, and stuff with my ex. I'm not going to name his name because he does not deserve to be recognized. But there were some good things. The good thing was we started the Vine. Well, then Vine died, so we've started doing YouTube and stuff, which has mostly been me because we've all been busy. We started that, and then we just become a team, and it was like with some of my best friends, and I love them to death. They're just completely awesome. Then come around near December, and I finally, and I know another boyfriend, which I mentioned in the other videos. He's gonna do. He said he would do a YouTube video with us if we wanted him to. He's okay with me doing it, which is awesome. And by the way, this has been happening so much. I need y'all to listen closely. Okay, us YouTubers and Viners, we are just like regular people, but we keep our phone numbers and cell numbers private because we don't want it getting out into the wrong hands. Well, guys, if you have a Viners, YouTubers, whatever's phone number, please just destroy it because we don't want you guys handing it out to people saying, oh, I got this YouTuber's number, oh, I got this Viner's number, which Vine's all over there, but you know what I mean. I got this Viner's number, I got this celebrity's number. Please don't, because in the end, you get some of these weird, obnoxious calls. I got two the other day. One of them was saying that I had a credit card. It was all the way from there. And like, I don't know about you guys, but my parents don't want to allow me to have a credit card. I am 15. I don't have a job. They're not going to allow me to have a credit card. And so I got this call the other day, and it was like, this from Ohio. And this dude was like, oh, you have a credit card you owe $2,000 on. I'm like, okay, we need to get this fixed because I don't have one, okay? So we need to get it fixed any way possible. And they're like, oh, okay, how old did you say you were? I was like, 15, almost 16. He was 16, almost 16, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, let's put you on with a 16-year-old who can help you. And I'm like, I'm already thinking, okay, that's weird. But, you know, if it's worth anything to figure it out, if they're saying I have a $2,000 credit card, I know your parents won't like that. Because they're going to end up, if it's fraud or something, having to pay for it. So, and then he's like, oh, you look older than your profile. And I'm like, what are you looking at? How do you have my profile? And he's like, no reason, just continue going. So I was talking to him for, I talked to the 16-year-old, and he goes, you're almost 16, right? I'm like, again, yes, I've told you guys. And so, he's like, good. What do you do for a living? And this was when it got creepy. I was like, because I'm new to this credit card thing with people calling for that and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they don't ask you what you do for a living. So I'm like, I didn't tell him anything about YouTube, which I had a feeling this was where it was going, so stay tight. So I was like, I'm not old enough to get a job, if I do have to get a worker's permit in the state of North Carolina where I live. And they're like, oh, that's good, so you study and you go to school. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. And they're like, and then he goes, good. And he's like, so do you have any ID? This is what really got me. Do you have any ID or social media things? And I'm like, this is where it got weird, because I'm like, what person's going to ask me? And I finally said, look, I said, who are you? He goes, we're from the credit card services. I'm like, no, you're not, because if you were, you would ask for my social media profiles. And he goes, fine, seeing you on YouTube, and I want to get to know you so I could ask you out. I was like, I don't even know you. He goes, yeah, but you're so pretty. I've seen you on YouTube, and I just wanted to know if you wanted to go out. I'm like, number one, I don't know you. You could be a crazy serial killer, a terrorist, or something, and you're calling me because you've seen me on YouTube. I want to know how you got this number. And then by the time that happens, my sister grabs my phone and goes, no, this is all she has is a phone number, which is a lie. I have Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter for the Vine thing. I have a Facebook for the page, and I have a Facebook of my own. Well, I was like, okay, that's just a coincidence. And so then, a couple days later, I got another call. It was from these two teenage girls. I answer the phone and I'm like, hello, and you hear heavy breathing, and you know that freaks you out anyway, because if you think of all the sci-fi movies, yeah. And so, I was listening to them, I'm like, hello, you've got one more chance to say hello before I hang up the phone. And then I hear, oh my gosh, like fangirling. If you guys don't know what fangirling is, it's when you freak out over something that you really like. And so then I hear, hello, who is this? And well, then I say, hello, who is this? And they're like, oh my gosh, it's Faith Mashburn, it's Faith Mashburn. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, so? And then they're like, we just wanted to talk to you because we find it so awesome that you're on YouTube, you do this, you do that. And I'm like, okay, but who is this? That doesn't answer my question. And then like, hang up the phone. And I'm like, okay, so I get on the phone with my brother. Come to find out, this has happened to my brother too, but he hung up the phone. And it's happened to my sister, which is, part of the group. But she doesn't answer her phone, and I answer my phone because I know you're not supposed to say don't answer the phone if you don't know the number. Well, I answer the phone because I don't have half my friends on my phone because I always forget to put them in. I know that sounds bad, but that's the truth. And so she doesn't answer her phone, so she doesn't get the weird calls. Blanca gets the calls, like, it freaks her out sometimes. And so, yeah, it's been, and Logan doesn't have a phone, so yeah, he hasn't been getting them. He's been getting weird friend requests too. That's just his. And so, I'm saying, guys, please don't give out our numbers if you have them. Please don't, because we have a page for you to talk to us. We have that. We don't want you, because once you get our numbers, you can get our personal information, our addresses. We don't want that. We love you guys, our fans, so, but please don't, because it gets frustrating. I mean, how would you guys like it if just some random person showed up at your door saying that they were a fan of yours. It gets annoying in some cases. It can get bad. It's just, please don't, because then you can get stalkers and everything else. And I know the guys who got our number somehow. I know that they're gonna eventually maybe find out where we live, which is not gonna be good. And I was talking to my dad about this. He goes, you have a cyber stalker, so please, I am begging you, if you have a YouTube number, some famous number, do not, just throw it away, because we have things you can talk to us on separate. The reason we don't want you having our phone number is because it just gets really bad and you get these really creepy people, so please, again, do not do this. And here's, there's a sketch to this one, so hold on. This is for anybody who's lost their phone, because I do this a lot, and I wonder if you guys have ever done it, where you set it down, right here, and you're just like, and you're panicking, you're like, where did I put my phone? And you're like, where, oh my Lord. And you're like, who took it? Somebody else has to took it. And you're like, oh, there it is, never mind. So, yeah, that was one of those. So again, guys, I'm just asking you guys if you would, my phone's vibrating, if you could not, just treat a YouTuber like a regular person if you see them. I mean, yes, we can give you pictures, we can sign your autographs and stuff, but please just try to treat them like regular people when it comes to their Facebook, Instagram, some kind of social media. Do not go all crazy on them. Thank you guys. Bye.